Let's make gumbo. Hey guys, how are you? So, on this particular Sunday, y'all, I had a taste for some gumbo. Now, I have not made this gumbo maybe a little over 2 years or more if I really think about it. It actually has been longer, more like 4 years. In any case, it's been a minute. That's the point I'm making. But I decided to make gumbo. But y'all, I was not feeling good on this day. My head was just spacey. I think I did way too much over the weekend. And I really needed to be in the bed relaxing, but I really had a taste for gumbo. I decided to make it. Now, the events that followed in making this seemed very tragic to me because y'all, I cut myself like 4 times trying to cut up all these different vegetables. And what I was even more upset about is that I had a slicer that would do all of this. However, when I tell y'all this thing was working against me, it hadn't. It was just like, no, I'm not going to do the job that I was created to do. It failed me. It failed me heavily. Then I couldn't find my cutting boards. None of them, y'all. So I'm cutting this stuff on a freaking paper plate. And that's really how I started cutting myself. Let me breathe a little. In any case, I decided I'm really going to go through with this gumbo. I don't care that it's not going to look right. These pieces are not going to be uniform. I'm going to make it. It's going to be fine. And so here I am, still just working through the process because at some point I get to sit down for 45 minutes and just let this simmer. And so now that the water is in there, I get to put the meat in there and then I get to sit on my butt. And so I couldn't wait for that to come. That offered some rest for me. But then I knew I had to get back up because it's going to be time to then put in those tomatoes. As you see, I'm putting in the sausage here. Mind you, in the beginning where you saw those sausages cooking on that frying pan, some said self, you got a whole air fryer. Utilize it. So that's what those sausages really got cooked in the air fryer. Now the meat, I couldn't do my chicken that way, so I did have to use the pan to just sear for 2 minutes on both sides. But it all came together. And when I tell you at this point, I was getting so excited because I knew I was near the end. Even though this thing still had to cook for another hour, I was getting excited. And all I did during that time was kept myself entertained. I actually cleaned the kitchen up during that time. Here I am putting the tomatoes in though, knowing that, okay, we got about another 40 minutes because you got to let those simmer as well. But when I say this was so magical and it was so delicious, it was just as I remember. So my daughter even tore it up, y'all. She absolutely loved it. And so, moral of the story here is even when you're not feeling at your best and you don't want to go through with something, go through it. Do what you got to do because the reward is so great. Just like this gumbo was so amazing. And I'm definitely going to be making it again before the winter leaves us. Um, Absolutely loved everything about this dish except the hard work that had to go into it. But it was well received by the family. So, bonus.